Here we are, JP.
Hi, Katie.
How are you?
Fine. Do we have music still going?
I
Oh,
don't
there
think
we
so.
go. Okay.
There we go. Yeah, we are good. It's you, me, and a whole bunch of people watching. Can you hear me okay, Janice? Take out, maybe disconnect your Bluetooth on your computer. There we go.
Yes. Should I take these out?
Yeah, just take them out. Can you still hear me? Oh, you muted yourself. Let me unmute you. Your mic's not connected. Sorry. Put those back in, I think. There
Wait,
we
now
go.
can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
Okay, great. Yeah.
Perfect. Is this
This-
on? Is this thing on?
How are you
All
today?
right. I'm all right. How are you?
I'm great. We are having finally in Virginia weather that's tolerable. It's delicious. It's just a beautiful autumn day, crisp, sunny, no humidity. I love it.
Oh, I love it too.
Yeah.
We've got one more week here in Fresno of, well, maybe a little longer than a week. I don't know. But temperatures, as someone said, there's this person who keeps texting me named excessive heat warning. I
Yeah.
wonder who that is. Miranda can relate. She's here filling orders, and we're both
Yeah.
like, ugh.
Yeah.
But it'll cool. It's going to
Yeah.
cool down for sure. Well, Janice, we have almost 100 viewers
Oh,
watching,
okay.
and
Okay.
we've
Well,
got a
that's,
lot to chat about.
yep.
So I don't know. Let's just jump right into it, shall we?
Okay.
All right. Look at that. And welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday. I don't know if you saw your newsletter this morning, but in that newsletter, you should have seen this graphic. Do you folks remember this graphic that Janice made that she framed for me back in 2022 when we moved the office and I moved here to Fresno?
And you had your old haircut.
I did. And look, there's Alfie at the end.
And
So
you
if you'll
only had one
notice,
cat. Didn't you only have one cat
we only had
in
one
that
cat.
house?
Maybe we just had two. I don't know. But in the graphic in the newsletter, there's no Alfie.
Oh,
So if you
okay.
check, you went back and you added Alfred. He was
Oh,
he was a lot thinner
and
then.
smaller.
Yeah, a lot smaller.
Yeah.
So I just love this. This hangs up in my studio. I should actually hang it out here in the office. So yes, there's a lot of people, Janice, who have seen the changes. We're going to share the changes now. It's really super exciting. Those of you who were at the bead retreat, we did a little preview announcement. So those of you who are at the retreat had a little bit of a preview. And as you can see, our Janice is back. You're feeling great, JP, right? Everything's good.
Yeah. No
Well,
COVID. I had COVID, no COVID. So
no COVID, thankfully.
I feel very blessed, but I did miss the retreat and I'm sad about that. But,
Yes. But
next year.
there's always next year, and
Yep.
we're real glad to have you on with us today. So, quick thing, just a reminder, and yeah, Lynn, that's what we're always happy to see Janice on the live as well. It's for sure. So I back in 2022, just to backtrack a little bit, you folks knew that we moved the office from Redwood City. We moved our fulfillment center to what they call a third party fulfillment, which has done great things for us. We're very, very grateful for them. It allowed us to make those moves, make this move down here to Fresno, kind of streamline a little bit, see how, just kind of play around with making sure that, the fulfillment was fast, all of that great stuff. Janice could still do her things on the East Coast. Drea could, I could. But we made a decision, right, JP?
Yeah. I mean, like within 5 minutes,
Yeah.
we were all, I mean, I think it was you, Kate, who said, I want to move it all to Fresno.
I want to
But
move it back.
that's what we're talking about. We're making an announcement that something that has been, we had to do because of the epidemic and staffing and, COVID, that we gave it to a third party to manage so that all of our people could stay healthy and the products could go out and we could still continue being Bead Shop. And now we want to get back to old school, back to, having the beads right near us. And so they're all going to go to Fresno. Yes.
They are.
Yeah.
So one of the things, so we'll give you the timeline and everything. One of the things I think that we found kind of difficult, and again, nothing else is changing. Beadshop.com isn't going anywhere. We're just essentially, like Janice said, it's moving back from a third-party fulfillment. That fulfillment is actually going to happen right here, right now in Fresno. And we've already started that, some of it. We've got Miranda on our team. Yay, Miranda. There she is. She's filling as we speak. Miranda has really jumped in with both feet, hit the ground running. You know that she is fulfilling Bead Shop Studio orders. Those Bead Shop Studio orders are getting out fast. So we have kind of done that kind of test with the studio. I'm going to talk a little bit about Bead Shop Studio as well and how that affects it. Nothing is affected detrimentally. Miranda, you're getting all kinds of yay Mirandas, yay Miranda, yay Miranda. There's so much love for our Miranda. Yeah, we are so fortunate and lucky for the marvelous Miranda. That's what they're calling you. No, well, you are marvelous for sure. So what's going to happen is this, folks. Starting September 10th, that will be the last day that our third-party fulfillment will fulfill your orders. So if you remember going back to, it was June of 2022, we made the switch from Bead Shop to the third party. What happened was we shut the website down for a few hours. Drea and I made all the necessary changes on the back end, which we're going to do again. I hope I can remember. I will. But we're going to make those changes on the back end, and it's going to go from third-party fulfillment back to beadshop.com. So all orders, my friends, that you place probably after about 8 a.m. Pacific on September 10th, those orders are not going to be filled until we get the product right back here at Fresno headquarters. So everything is going to be loaded. Our third-party fulfillment is loading everything up very carefully. What they call palletizing, one of my favorite words, right? It all comes on a pallet. It gets loaded into a truck, and that driver drives it across the Sierra Nevada. It's like the Oregon Trail, the California Trail, coming back to us here in Fresno. So when that happens, it's all going to land here. And we are going to unpack. We are going to reinstate. And then we are going to start fulfilling. So fulfillment's going to be down, my friends, for about 2 weeks. We still, and there's some things that you can do. I'm going to get to that part. So yes, everybody is, I know it's exciting, right? It's crazy. So it's going to take us about 2 weeks to get that turnover. We've got people coming. Christine's coming. We've got other bead shop friends and associates coming to make that transition super smoothly. I'm really excited, and I know Janice is too, and we're happy to be in the same location. Well, I will be at the same location that our product is in. One of the things, and I want to tell you, Jermaine, us too, we had no issues with the third-party fulfillment, but we are really happy to be in the same room with the beads, to be honest. We'll be able to, pivot even faster, right? We'll be able to really see what our things are in real time, all of that good stuff. So, and Kim, we also hope that the weather cools down, but yes, that's what,
It's going to cool down by about 10 degrees the week of the 23rd. I checked.
yeah, yeah,
In Fresno.
yeah. It's going to
It'll
cool
be in
down.
the low 90s in
Mhm.
September 23rd. And then it goes down to the high 80s.
High 80s.
No
So
rain. No rain.
yeah, we'll be all right. We'll be all right. So, and Kim Crawford, exactly right. It will be nice for us to be able to reach for whatever we want to display, shows, use in a demo, all of that stuff. We're really, really happy. I know, Donna, right? I'm going to ask Miranda. Miranda doesn't know about this, but when I shout out, I go, Miranda, I'm demoing this. Go grab it off the wall, please. So it'll be
You
fun.
used to do that with Chris. You used to
Yeah.
say, hey, Chris, will you go get me some wire? Yeah.
And it is so true.
And I go,
So
are you taking that out of inventory?
that's right. That's right. So the more things change, the more they stay the same. And Dawn, third party really did great. We really do appreciate them. But it's time. It's just time. It really helped us to get to the destination that we wanted to, but product is coming back. So how does that affect? Let me give you a timeline and all of that kind of stuff. Okay, so you folks know. Let me pull this up and how it affects Bead Shop Studio, all of that good stuff. So hold, please. Let me pull this up so I don't make a mistake here. Let me do this. And this is all tentative, my friends. We're going to keep you in the loop as things happen. But September 10th, that will be the last day that our fulfillment center fulfills orders, probably at about 8 a.m. Pacific.
And
So
then those orders will be shipped.
will be shipped.
Everything, including
Exactly.
September 10th?
Correct. Including September 10th by
Will get
8
shipped.
a.m.
Yes.
will be shipped.
Okay.
Then once that product is shipped, then all of our bead shop product is getting packed
Mhm.
and is getting picked up around the 19th of September.
Right. So
And
they
it's
need like 3 or 4 days to fill all the orders
Mhm,
going to September 10th at 8 a.m.
mhm.
And then after those orders are filled, that's when they can pack everything up.
Yeah, and they need about 3 or 4 days to pack as well. So
Yeah.
it's gonna take about, 5 to 7 business days because no one
Right.
works on the weekend, in order for us to get our product palletized and on a truck and coming to Fresno.
Right.
Now, that truck, and this is gonna mean a lot of, amazing lives for you folks because that day that the product gets back, you bet your bottom dollar that I'm going live so you can see it come off the truck, my friends. 100%. So that delivery day will be somewhere around the 23rd or 24th of September. Okay. Then we work like crazy and we should be back up to shipping sometime. Our goal is September 30th. So we're going to be down for, it'll be about 2.5 weeks. And we won't be down.
Shipping will be down.
Shipping will be down.
No, shipping of the products at the third party will be down for 2
Mhm.
weeks. But if you're doing studio drops,
I'm getting to that,
those will-
JP. Yes,
Okay.
I'm getting to that.
So
So,
get to that. I
yes.
can't
So
wait to that.
anything, folks, that you order from us after the 10th and up to the 30th, with the exception of studio drops, those are all going to ship after the 30th. Okay. And what your job to do is buy things buy things during that time. We still need your business between the 10th and the 30th. There's going to be a little bit of a shipping delay, but we're going to be launching some fun things. We're going to have studio drops. So things are not grinding to a halt here, my friends, by,
You're still going to do free tip and live
yeah, we're
and
doing our lives.
you
We're
let them,
doing all that kind of stuff.
yeah.
We've got some great content that's dropping from Emily as well.
Mhm.
But we're going to have several studio drops. And your question might be, well, how's this affecting Bead Shop Studio, Kate? I was just getting used to all that. The thing is, the only thing that it affects is that Bead Shop Studio and your bead shop orders after the 30th will ship together. You'll get, if you order from Bead Shop Studio, it'll be in a little Bead Shop Studio bag where you can see all of those things. And your regular beadshop.com orders, those are all shipped together. So you don't have to make two orders. You won't be charged two shipping charges or whatever. It'll all ship together, which is great news. If you ship, and even if you do a studio drop or order from Bead Shop Studio from the 10th to the 30th, thereabout, that Bead Shop Studio stuff is going to ship right away because I've got it all here. And I have like 3 or 4 studio drops planned between that time. So you'll be able to, stuff will be coming out. All this new stuff, Bead Shop Studio stuff that Janice found for us while she was in California. Stuff that I have stockpiled for Bead Shop Studio. So all of that stuff that comes from my studio to your studio is going to remain uninterrupted. And Nancy, that's a great question. Some of you who may be new or haven't purchased from Bead Shop Studio, let me tell you what that is real quick. It is a section of our website that I started kind of in Tucson, where I found really cool studio finds that we called, that we're shipping from my studio, Bead Shop Studio here in Fresno, out to you folks, to your studio. And what happened was when you ordered from Bead Shop Studio, those things I shipped from here. So it meant that regular Bead Shop product and Bead Shop Studio product could be ordered together, but they were shipped separately. Now they'll all be shipped together. You'll only get one shipping charge. We won't have to combine all of that good stuff. And you can find all the Bead Shop Studio finds and things that fall onto Bead Shop Studio or under that kind of banner are all kind of unique, interesting things like that we could only find a few of, like this turquoise, stuff like that, that we couldn't keep on the website indefinitely or at least for a long part of time. So things that I found in Tucson, some kits, just interesting things that I think you would find interesting things that are interesting, right? Gosh, we're getting so much. Oh, Janice is going. We're getting.
I'm getting, Sammy just wants to come in.
Oh, no problem. We really appreciate you friends, that all of this great feedback
Oh,
and
Margaret.
stuff. Thank you. It is a great present. It's going to be a great present for us. I'll have a big beady celebration. That is for sure. We're going to have a lot of fun. So
Well, it's time, Kate.
mhm.
It's time. I mean, we have moved the store one way or another since 1982. We've had it in my garage. We've had it in warehouses. We've had multiple. We had 4 stores at one time. We've been there, done that. And this is like the torches. The torch is being passed because
Mhm.
it needs to be with you. You need to continue the saga. I need to, in the next 10 years, retire at some point.
Someday we've got to get Janice some more
Yes.
rest, everybody. Not yet. Don't worry.
But this is going to now imprint the next phase of beadshop.com. I love it. I think it's time. It's a harmonic convergence.
Yeah, it is true. Kim Crawford saying she remembers videos from your house, JP.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really true. We were looking at, we just had our marketing meeting before this, and we were looking at our top 20 videos and all kinds of stuff. We've got some other fun things that are coming this fall, some fresh videos, fresh ways to look at our education. All of that kind of stuff is also coming. So we were looking at our top 20 videos, and it's really cool to see some of that videos that went up 13, 14 years ago that have over 100,000 views. It's pretty awesome to see.
How many videos do we have again?
We have over 900. And the exact number, Janice, we have, I will tell you, 921 educational videos on YouTube.
Wow.
921.
I have to find my favorite. I don't know which one it would be.
Yeah. There's so many. And we did compile a top 20 list, which we're going to be talking. We're going to be talking a little bit more about those top 20 videos, stuff like that. Janice, you're getting a lot of love for your necklace that you're wearing. You're wearing a stack. Is that right?
Yes, a neck mess.
Yes, they're so good.
I'm wearing this one, which we had as a project, which is the citrine and pearl. Let me take this. What did we call this one, Kate?
I can't remember, but boy, we need to revisit that kit, JP.
Oh,
it was so gorgeous.
And it has the Trails End leather end with here's a green girl button on it.
Yes, so nice.
There.
So nice.
And it's just knotted. It's got little garnets and citrine and pearls. And I'm all about wearing pearls right now. And then I have
I'm wearing pearls too. Look at my pearls right here.
Yeah. And then this one, let me see if I can get this one off. This one I took all the charms off a bracelet Lydia gave me. And because the bracelet, just the clasp, was a beautiful antique rose gold charm bracelet, but it just the clasp wasn't working. So I just
I'm going to make you a little bit bigger there, JP.
Okay. Okay. There's the clasp.
There's the clasp.
And then this is just a little bit of chain. And I love how warm they are. They're just so
And those beautiful charm necklaces and charm bracelets, they never go out of fashion for us, but they're really having a moment right now. But look at those really beautiful vintage pieces that JP has on there. I have some vintage charms. I might actually make that, Janice.
I've had several people come up to me and say, I have the charms. I'd love one like that. And we should definitely do a class on it, a live show.
Because I've stockpiled.
Don't have to be old charms.
No, I've stockpiled some charms. Yeah, I have I have a vintage, like carnelian old seal. I've got some stuff that would make a really great one.
You have that old seal I gave you.
I have that seal is going into a ring.
Okay.
Now that I have some studio time.
So when I'll tell everyone about this seal. When my mother was very, very young, she modeled for one of the statues in Rockefeller Center when she was about 16. And then she also met someone who was a professor at Columbia. My mother was wild. Lydia was a crazy lady. Anyway, this professor, I mean, nowadays you couldn't do this with a 16 and 17-year-old. but this was 1928 or something like that, 1932. I don't know. And he gave her, the professor at Columbia, who was an art historian, gave her a carnelian, a carved intaglio head of a Greek god, a square. And I had it, and my mother had given it to me. And then what was this, about 4 years ago?
Yeah, you gave it to me
I
actually,
gave it.
JP,
When did I
when
give it?
we went to, I think it was around the first bead retreat. You brought it to the bead retreat and you
Yes,
gave it to me there.
for your
And
birthday.
it's an old one. It's an old
Yeah,
intaglio. It's
yeah,
gorgeous. And
yeah,
it's, it's about, I don't know, 3/4 of an inch by three. It's a
yeah,
nice size.
yeah,
So
yeah. Well,
I'm,
I'm waiting. I'm
I'm,
waiting to see you wear it.
I know now I have a studio spot. I think I'm going to melt some gold. I've got a lot of gold that I've collected that
Oh,
I'm going
good.
to melt and pour an ingot and
It
use
deserves
that.
gold. It
It does
deserves.
deserve gold.
Yeah,
100% it
yeah,
does.
yeah.
So, um, gosh, Janice, we have and it's so super special. So it's in my case of special items for me to work on. BK, thank you so much about your kind words about our teaching. Yeah, it's, you know what, everything I've learned, there she is, right over there. That was the start of my jewelry career, right
I
to my
remember.
there. So I'm very, very lucky to be able to share that. I think it would be fun, Janice. Let's go ahead and maybe we can find a special pearl
Yes,
and
we
we
have to
can
find
get,
some
maybe
nice
we can
pearls.
bundle a pearl, a clasp, and a chain link together. And
And
then
end
people,
tips.
yeah, and end tips, and people can
Yeah,
add their thread color of choice and
yeah.
their charms. That would be fun.
Which way is front? This way is front.
Yeah.
Yes, there we go. Yes.
Um, yeah, the interlude, that's what it was, Janice. The citrine and pearls was
Okay.
interlude. So
Okay. Yes.
I bet you can find something, make a new,
Yeah. Make a new one.
yeah.
Yes.
I have for you folks coming up at the end of the week. I made a necklace that I'm calling Hello Fall, and I have a kit for you
Love
that's
it.
going to drop on Friday. I sent it right away to Janice, and she's like, "Where did this come from?" I said,
Yeah.
"I've been hoarding some things from Tucson." So Friday is going to be another studio drop. Today is the last day of our big Labor Day sale. So my friends, we need, if at any time we've needed you right now, so we can sell down some product so it ships to us as lightly as possible from our third party fulfillment. But never fear, if we're sold out of anything, my friends,
We're
we're gonna
restocking. We're
we're
restocking.
restocking.
Yeah.
We just are waiting a little bit. Until things are shipped, because we don't want to have to pay for shipping twice. Okay. So stick with us. We're going to stick with you. We'll give you some updates. Tomorrow is my second installment of the masterclass for wire. We're going to be doing that. So September is going to be, my friends, chock full. I can't even tell you. I'm looking at the calendar. There's so much going on. So that's it. We're moving it back to Fresno. We are moving again.
What is the code again for the discount today? Is
So
it?
discount, if you opened your newsletter this morning, and I'll flash it, Janice. Let me get it. Janice, people are asking, they want to see Sammy. Is Sammy there?
Oh, Sammy. He was. Maybe he'll come
He
back in.
was. Maybe he'll come back.
Sammy.
Let me get let me get a screenshot here. Bear with me. Sammy. Good old Sammy.
I know. While you're doing that, I am going to show everyone the best cat bed on the market.
Oh, do it.
You know those things when you have your knee replaced?
Oh, let me see. Oh, I have one of those.
This is the best cat bed. They love
They
it.
love it. Oh my gosh, isn't that funny?
Yes, yes.
I have one on my
It's
bed just when I want to elevate my feet.
yeah, and they're not using it? Oh, there it is.
No.
Relax 30. Okay,
Yeah,
thank you, Lynn.
yeah, and I'm going to
Yeah.
do this. I just wanted to make sure it was correct. This is
Sam.
our this is our last day, my friends. Let me load it up here. This is the last day for Relax 30. Thank you all so much for really supporting us this weekend with our Labor Day sale. It's finishing up. I'm going to cover us real quick. 30% off store wide through tonight, 9/3/24 at midnight Pacific. You can use that Relax 30 at checkout. We really appreciate that support. Let me see,
Yeah, people have
Carol.
been buying things like glue and thread and, basics that the needles. We're selling a
Yeah.
lot of needles.
Yeah, it's the time to stop up on those
Yeah.
basics, to stock up on those seed beads for sure. We always do that. Ruth Ann, thank you. Ordering some thread, adding it to your thread collection. Carol, I'm putting this up. I'm glad you love your notebook. I think my mom is going to make some that will sell for her right here on Bead Shop. So you folks can order some and it'll help her holiday fund for sure. But that's it. So
It's great.
thank you, everyone. I'll put this Relax 30 down there. Thank you, Jennifer, for putting that up as well. Well, Janice, we've got a lot to do.
I know.
So I'm going to run, get ready for tomorrow. We've got some other retreat plans. I booked the retreat already for next year and for 2026. We're thinking about some other retreat ideas and everything. So let us get through this move, my friends, and we'll let you know what's going on.
Yeah, I'd love to do one here or near Cynthia.
Mm-hmm.
Lenny, we've looked for retreat centers, and maybe we have to reevaluate what the retreat looks like so we can
Mm-hmm.
have it, because
Mm-hmm.
we've been trying to recreate St. Francis Retreat Center and it's impossible. So
It
maybe
is.
we need to think more like Fresno,
Yeah.
less of a whole weekend kind of place and more like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, hotel ballroom and Airbnbs around town or
Yeah.
something. I don't know.
Well, I have a cool place earmarked maybe for Fresno.
Okay.
So I will let you know. Miranda's partner Jojo, that's actually how I met Miranda. Jojo was my neighbor over at Sorensen's, and she is so awesome. She refurbishes industrial sewing machines. So I'm going to do some lives from my studio, so you folks will get to meet JoJo as well. She's pretty awesome. But we've
Cool.
got all kinds of fun things for you to see over here in Fresno. So we'll see. You never
Yeah,
ever know
you don't.
what we've got. So we like to keep it all in the family here. So, and all of you are part of our big Beatty family as well. So we are so, so grateful for you. June, thank you. Everybody's throwing up that Relax 30 coupon code. We really, really appreciate it. Oh, Melanie has a quick question before we go. Which is thinner, fine or micro? Micro is thinner. Then we go to fine. And Melanie, you can find all of that info on our Stittionary right on our website. If you go to learning, you go to other resources, or I think it's right there. We have one about Stittionary. We have a Needlepedia. We have a Knotpendium. We've got all of that going on. So you can hear all about thread from right there. So,
I'm just going to put the link up right
oh,
now.
thanks, JP.
There.
Let's see. Did you put, yeah, there it is. It's
There it
right
is.
there. So you'll find it right there at Stittionary. All right, Janice, I'll see you tomorrow. You're going to moderate.
Yep.
I'll see all of you folks tomorrow. Thanks so much for all of you being here for our announcement and for your support. As always, my friends, from both of us to all of you, we could not do it without you.
Yeah.
So thanks for supporting us, small business.
Thank you.
All right. I'll see you all tomorrow, JP. We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Thanks, everybody.